Hey, good morning, Southern Vermont Vintage. I want to come to you to tell you, never drive by a free pile and not stop. You gotta stop at the free piles. The amount of things that I've come across in free piles, I've got the Volvo back running. There's no codes. I can't believe it's been 4 years without a car. 4 fucking years without a car. It's got a minor oil leak for the return line going from the turbo back to the oil pan, non-pressure, very minor. Just got to get a new seal, or I've messed with it a little bit, but minor. But I took it for like a half-hour ride yesterday around the mountain here. I know it's not registered and inspected. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I need to test drive it a little bit and get some miles on it to see if it's going to pop some codes or anything, or see kind of what else is going on with it. But anyways, I came across this friggin' free pile that I'm excited about. Check this out, guys. This is why you don't drive by a free pile. Okay, everything was in the box but the receiver. The receiver was sitting outside the box. Really, really nice receiver. Plugged it in, it comes on, it seems to want to work. I'm going to hook it up and actually check it out because I'm probably going to sell my receiver and keep this one. I would think this has got to be $100 or $200 receiver here. And it's so heavy. If anybody's ever had one of these receivers here, you understand how heavy this is. This is like a monster receiver. It's got a wicked nice amp inside of this. But I had one of these Sonos wireless Bluetooth speakers. It's dirty. It needs to be cleaned up. But this is probably, I plugged it in, it pops, it makes like the sound like it wants to come on, but it's just really dirty. I think they had it outside maybe or something. There was a couple of these speakers, like a pet collar or something there. Gotta show you what's in the box. And it's kind of funny what's in the box because I just found this morning when I grabbed this stuff out of the free pile. And there's a show here on YouTube that another reseller does, Bearded Picker. He does a show on Wednesday mornings and Friday nights. But was just talking about, check this out, was just talking about Aunt Jemima, how she's coming back. Well, this is in the bottom of the pile, which is cool. I guess it would be for making like pancakes or waffles in the shape of like a bunny, duck. Is that a horse or a squirrel? But yeah, it says Aunt Jemima right on it, so that was kind of funny. Yeah, let's check out what else is in here though. But you know, enamel pot. But these are nice. Wilton, 2 of those that are in good shape, so those are nice. I don't know what the resale value is, but I'll probably end up keeping. I might keep those because I don't have any square, really nice. I have individual square ones about that same size, but having that together, 2 of them together like that, that'd be a lot better. There's a couple of these rechargeable batteries. These things are probably just recycle. The sprayer, nothing big. 2 batteries. Xbox, I'm guessing. Microsoft, they say. So I'm guessing Xbox 360. Yeah, Xbox 360. Yeah, wireless controllers. Whoops, dropping them. Power supply, I'm guessing must have been for the Xbox, but the Xbox wasn't there, which is kind of crappy because it probably was, and someone else probably stopped and grabbed it before me. This turns on and seems to work and everything. This is just like a little subwoofer. These were probably using it on their computer, or say these look like they've been outside or something, so maybe out on their back deck or something, and just had a source. How does the audio import? So just an AV source going in. There was an Amazon. I think this is an Echo. I think. And look at that, brand new remote with like the magnetic base that hasn't even been used. So I don't know if those go out of style depending on the generations. I believe that is probably like a first gen or something. So I mean, looking at this, I don't know, are these worth 10-20 bucks? Nice set of Microsoft headphones. And then like this cup was in there, Burton, probably nothing too special. 2005. I mean, it's pretty, but you know, flea market, $1 or $2. This is probably Lefton. This was probably done, I don't know, I don't know, Japan maybe or something. No chips or anything. I mean, it's cute, I guess, going with some Christmas stuff and be sold at a later date. But you know, there's a good little amount of money here. These seem like they're brand new, the batteries. So there's that, the power pack. What else did I see? Oh yeah, there was some wires, some minor wires, like this here has the big adapter. What was this for the Xbox 2 as well? Microsoft, yeah, it says Microsoft 360 on it right there. Not wanting to focus, but so that was some more Microsoft stuff. But I'm excited about the receiver. Oh yeah, the Google Chrome. There, I don't know if you guys ever had one of these. Like you can cast to it. You plug this into your TV, and whatever I see, like right now I'm on my tablet. I'm recording off my tablet. I can take and hit the cast button on my tablet, and whatever my tablet is seeing, it'll project it to the TV here. And this is HDMI. This is an HDMI one, so a good, probably 4K. What's the model? H2G242. So this is one of the newer ones. I have one of the old ones that's where it's actually round. So I'll probably upgrade mine. The receiver has this. I don't know what this is. I thought an antenna, but looking in the back, the antenna plugins are your common plugins. This has an AV plugin. So I got to look up that model number and see. It's what, DMA409, and see what that is. But yeah, I'm excited about the receiver. I mean, check out all the connections too. This is one way too, you know, that they're usually pretty decent when you see all the, you know, all the plugins in the back. And on how heavy this is. This thing is monster heavy, and it doesn't have an external output for power. It only has an input. Usually when they're really, really heavy, it's because you're feeling that external power output generator that they put in there to put the output for, you can hook up like your CD players, or, you know, if you had a record player or another external amplifier or equalizer or something. But yeah, look at that. I mean, that's a good little score. That's got to, what, bring me in a couple $100 out of the free pile, right? You know, the Xbox stuff, you know, I don't know. I have to go look everything up to kind of get an idea, but I've got nothing into it. So I can undercut everybody and get everything onto a fast sale. Pet collar here, I don't know. I mean, it's got the charger, so, you know, chargers, sometimes people want those. So I can check that out, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think I can make off this. I'm thinking I'm probably going to keep the receiver. But if I take the receiver out of the mix, 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe $100, $100 free dollars, you know, and I get the receiver. If I sold the receiver, I know this is a wicked nice receiver. I don't know what they're selling for online, but they've got to be at least $100. So I would think this would be a $200 pile if I wasn't keeping the receiver. So, I mean, that's why you got to stop by those free piles. Got to stop by the free piles. I've pulled platinum rings, silver rings, white gold before. People think that it's just aluminum or like silver. A lot of the older folks, you got to remember, they were buying silver and gold back in the 70s and 80s when it had no value. That it was next to nothing to buy that stuff. So they don't understand the value of it today on how much it's increased. So that's something you got to think about. Not that you purposely go and take advantage of somebody, but you got to understand that a lot of times when you're buying bulk of something at, say, a yard sale or a flea market, there's gonna be some good stuff in there because people just throw it in and think nothing of it. Just think it's just, you know, it's worth 50 cents, it's worth $1, because that's what they paid for it back in the 70s and 80s. So check those free piles. I've pulled so much jewelry out of free piles. It's been good stuff, like really good stuff. But anyways, cool. Thanks for checking this out. 10 minutes of your life you're not gonna get back. But hey, pretty good little free pile score for me taking my little trip around the mountain and testing the car out. Yeah, you can see parts car. She loaded my shed, my tax-free shed. They can't tax you on that. And here I don't have to have it registered being in the yard, so tax-free storage right there, and it doesn't leak. But anyways, I got to get back to this. Got to get this back running. I got to get plates on it. Hopefully I can go get plates next week sometime. But anyways, peace out, much love. Southern Vermont Vintage coming at you from beautiful Vermont, where it looks like it's gonna rain today, and we've got low 40s, high 30s coming in at night already. And it's the beginning of September. Blah, humbug. All right, peace out, much love.